I hope somebody's actually listening, trying to do the right thing, because I pretty much said that I'm trying to want to position myself and get myself out of the hoopla so people can concentrate on what they need to concentrate on. For the most part, I feel like y'all having to continuously show this person that Joseph's a good guy. I don't understand what y'all are doing. You know, we're kind of like bouncing around and tell people that this is what we know and have heard, not from me necessarily, but from other people around me, or this is what happened. You should make it easy to come to me and be like, here you go, sir. We're sorry for your trouble. And I'm not a guy that's like asking for like $5 billion. Da, 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 da. Like, I'm like, let's make a sensible, reasonable response to this and not drag this out the wrong way. You know what I mean? But if we got to, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm secure with myself and everything that I say and everything that I know to be like, hey, I know I was trying to do right by people. And I was like, even if people were like, we're fed up of hearing it, we, came up with a little something just to help you get away, like, appreciate that, because it would kind of alleviate some of the tension, some of the stress. And the people are like, well, we don't want you to go because, well, then elaborate on exactly what I need to know, because I know more than you think. It's just that tail end that kind of makes me like, okay, I need to make sure I have all my ducks pointed at all the right places, because, like I said, I could always fire at it. Like, not will point at a whole bunch of places. I'd rather make sure I take my focus on the right spot and the right people that are not trying to help. Because again, like with this person being this person being the same person, that person being the same person, the other person said they were, and da da da. And it's like you're playing a game that's very dangerous because everybody else isn't being truthful. And when I try to be like an honest person and trying to like go against the grain because I feel like this is not right, it doesn't sit right in my spirit, I'm looking around for other people to do the same. And I know there's other people, but I'm like, you gotta kind of write, you gotta kind of say what you see, say what you know, and send letters in. And I was like, I would have even sent me the copy of the letter, like, yo, Joseph, you know what room number I am over here, and even if you just put my name, it comes to me. Even if you put my old address, it would come to me, and I would have like a signed statement. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even have to put too much information. You can put like the court clerk when they do like the notary. This is a testimony that you can make and submit it into evidence. Has been notarized by a clerk, so a clerk check the ID, and boom, there it goes. They're like, oh, we need to see this person. If you have enough of that, they don't need to see the person. Like, we all have all these notaries by our city government official or court clerk. They don't need to have, okay, we don't have all these people come in and say the same thing. No, you have over X amount of letters saying this. You know what I mean? And leave it at that. It's about being real. It's about being fair to people. Some people might have things they got to do and end up forgetting to do them because you're bossing them around all day. And if you're proving a point, you should have proven it already by now. It's just if somebody's dragging it out on purpose, and it can be very detrimental. It just kind of weird. I went all the way to the Bronx trying to handle business, and while I'm handling business, to get myself situated in a comfortable environment, you have a whole bunch of play. And also, what was I about to say? And also, that was all the way in the Bronx. And then when I start thinking all these good thoughts about how things should be and how like the Bronx should be better, they got hardworking people, and somebody's just like proudly calling it out, guess what happens? I run over time to call somebody, and then somebody starts pointing that out. Don't take the call. See, he's 5 minutes late. He ain't serious. I'm like, what? I'm saying or thinking all these other thoughts because I'm looking around and seeing an area I haven't been to in a while. I'm like, oh wow, it kind of looks the same. And that's not cool. You know what I mean? Or somebody's calling that out. But like this morning when I wake up, I have a nice dream. Grabbing on somebody's waist and did you call that out? Was that you? Was it not you? It's my soul. Let me try to. Like I heard in the background, it was a success or something. Maybe they're talking about something else. But I'm like, babe, you are pushing the psychological type method for stuff, and you got to be careful because just like a corner boy listened to it all day long, listen to pop his ops, pop his ops, pop his ops. He get a gun, his ops come up, he might just pop him. Not saying, oh, it's it's bad, da 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 da. Like, no, it's just different psychology. You know what I mean? Like, it might be the movies he watch, might be the people he hang around, might even listen to rap, might listen to rock and roll. You know, I don't know. It's different psychology for different things. As long as people realize that, like, what if there was somebody around saying, or just somebody standing around saying, pop your up, pop your up, pop your up, pop your up, pop your up. And he just got a 9mm. Just stuff to think about. Hope somebody does listen to these and maybe actually try to help the situation. I'm like, something doesn't seem right. I don't care what people say about this, that, and the third. I haven't been getting anything in writing, but everybody seems to know about this money. And I'm like, huh. At the same time, somebody else is gaslighting. At the same time, somebody else is trying to take from me or trying to make something not like me or care. So you have to be very mindful of all the other things going on. Somebody trying to trash talk, somebody trying to show off, somebody trying to do this. A whole lot of shows running concurrent.